2008 on an '08 Land Rover Discovery 2.7 TD V6. It was Discovery 3, this one, on the manual gearbox. Black with the big black wheels and a lovely cream interior. Bodywork wise, we'll start with the bonnet, work our way around the car, onto the interior, and then we'll go for a cold engine start up and check out for any warning lights. The bonnet itself, lovely and straight. We have got some light surface scratches where it's been washed over the years. You can see that in the paint, so little swirl marks where the sponge picks up bits of grit, and a couple of bird poo marks there in the paint. Good polish would like to square most of that away, I would like to think. A little bit of a stone chip dent here on the left hand side corner, and a few stone chips across the grille there, with a little bit of lacquer peel, paint peel off a stone chip there on the right hand side. Headlights are nice and clear on both sides. Bumper corner, no scuffs or scrapes on the left hand side. As we come across the front of the car there, a few stone chips here and there, but that's all really to be concerned about. No scuffs or scrapes on the right hand side corner either. Up and around those lovely big plastic arches, no scuffs or scrapes on the arches. No heavy gouging, anything like that. Nice and tidy across the driver's wing and around the vent there. No paint, flake or corrosion coming through. Big, I think 22-inch wheels those. James will find the size for us in a second. Could do with a refurb if you're being fairly picky there. Could do with a refurb all the way around. Some slight curb rash here and there. Across the lower half of the driver's door, nice and tidy with a few little stone chips on the bottom half, as just be expected. Two slightly heavier scratches on the door there. They are 22-inch wheels, yep, just double checking that there. Wing mirror caps uncracked. Quick look across the roof there. Again, a few little bird poo marks up on the roof there, but it's quite high up. Don't really notice anything like that. Across the tops of the doors, these wind strips are all nice and straight. There's no corrosion across these weather strips there. They normally rust up because they are aluminium. Nice and tidy around the handles and around the back edge of the door. As we come down the right-hand side rear door, again, a few more stone chips here and there, and a slightly heavier scratch there across the back door. Again, not that noticeable unless I pointed it out. Nice side steps, don't look too old, those. Nice side steps there. Around the rear arch again, no nasty marks, all nice and grey. They're not covered in sort of silicone spray, so you can have a good look at the arches there. Nice and tidy down the rear quarter, no rust once again coming through anywhere at the bottom of the doors. Normally get a bit of rash down here. Got a few little scratches around the fuel filler cap. Plenty of tyre left on there, that's for sure. Front one's plenty of tyre all the way around. The back one's looking to be a bit newer. As we come around the rear light, crack free. Bumper corner is scuff free as well. All the way around there, all nice and tidy to the left hand side. No cracks on the left hand side like either. Back bumper's all nice and straight, no dings or dents in that or heavy gouging at all. Still got the cover on where the tow bar normally goes. Across the back trim on the boot's all good. And up the tailgate itself, nice and tidy, no rust, no dings, no dents across the tailgate. While we're on, we'll just check the split tailgate is in working order. And it certainly is. Split tailgate working as it should. So come round and down the left hand side again, lovely and straight down the left hand side. Few little marks here and there, but nothing major at all. No rust coming through around the arches, lovely and straight. Again, have a look at those big 22s. I could do with a refurb there. Nice and tidy across the tops of the quarter, good shine to it. And again, no corrosion on these weather strips on the passenger side either. Down the lower half of the door, a few little stone chips and the odd little surface scratch, but nothing really major. Tiny, tiny stone chip there. A couple of little stone chips on the back edge of that the passenger side front door. Across the lower half, nice and tidy once again. And around the handles, no heavy scratching. Wing mirror cap is crack free. Down onto the front winging again, no corrosion. A few little scratches and the odd little stone chip, but that's all sitting lovely and level as well. Interior wise, we've got the cream leather. Door card itself, nice and tidy. A little bit of wear at the back there. I think that's where the seatbelt's been jammed a few times, but no other rips or tears on the front of it. Not too much wear to the handle there at all. All nice and tidy. Driver's seat itself, so minimal wear really to the bolster. It's all nice and clean in here. Got a tiny, tiny nick out the side. The plastics haven't cracked anywhere, but a tiny, tiny lick out the side of the bolster there on the driver's side lower half. Heated seats in the front of here. Across the dashboard's all crack free, all nice and tidy there. Steering wheel showing sort of minimal wear really. Down the centre console, all nice and original. Heated front seats that I've mentioned. Manual gearbox this one. Headlining's lovely, clean and tidy as well. Bit of wear at the armrest. No real wear to the
automatic gearbox.
Hey?
That's an
I said automatic?
I said manual.
Oh, did I say manual? Apparently I said manual, but I thought I said automatic. It's definitely automatic. All nice and tidy in there. As I come round onto the rear, again, nice and tidy on the door card. A little bit of wear to the top there, a little bit of grubbiness on the top. You've got your radio controls on the tops of the doors there. A few little marks to the handles, but no rips or tears. We'll do the 7 seats first. It is a 7-seat model, this. And again, like most 7 seats in the Land Rovers, showing sort of minimal wear really at all to the 7 seats there. Fold the seat down, it's fairly simple. And back up there, as it should. Rear seats themselves, get rid of that, are all nice and tidy there, no rips or tears. Nice and clean across the back of the carpet set there. All nice and tidy. I'll get James to put those rear seats down, we'll have a good look in the boot. So we go around, we'll come back to that there. We've got the rubber mats as well, which is nice. Left hand side door cards, lovely and tidy. A little bit of glue sort of peeling off on the window tint. Rear seats nice and clean from the left hand side as well. No complaints with that. Even the backs of the seats are good, no rips or tears. Headlining's lovely and clear from that side there. The front passenger door card, again, nice and tidy, no rips or tears. Not too much wear to the handle there. No heavy scratching to the plastic. Dashboard's nice and clean from the left hand side, and we'll go up this electric heated seat. Bolster itself, lovely and tidy, no rips or tears out the lower half there. A few little marks to the seat itself, but again, all nice and clean and straight from the left hand side. I'm going to pop back round to the boot there. You can have a good look at the boot with the seats all folded down. All nice and tidy in there. We've got the original wheel nuts here. And again, some rubber mats there. All nice and tidy in there. Parcel shelf seems to be missing though. Onto the engine bay now. Like I say, it's a 2.7 litre TD V6, this one. Nice and tidy in there. The bonnet rams are a little bit soft on that one there. All nice and tidy. I'll get James to fire it into life. It is saying low coolant on the dashboard, but there isn't. Look, there's plenty of coolant in there basically, and we've had these in before where the sensors through the bottle. Firing straight into life there, no hesitation. We'll check the dashboard. Like I said, it was saying low coolant. Low coolant level, but there is plenty of coolant in there. Like I say, we have had this before, and we personally had these cars before, and what normally happens is the sensor in the bottle sort of gives up after a while. But there you have it, the 2008 on an 08 Land Rover Discovery 3 2.7 litre TD V6 with the automatic gearbox.